Hello, everyone, and we have some news for you, both good and bad. Let's start off with the bad. The Vechain Twitter account was hacked, much like the SEC Twitter account. It seems like Twitter account hacks are very common these days. Maybe X should shore up some security. But anyways, they did use it to promote a nefarious and fake giveaway scam. I think they've actually gotten control of it back. It probably took them a little longer than the SEC. But anyways, Vechain, a prominently blockchain-based protocol, became the latest victim of a cyber attack when its official X account was compromised today. The hackers used the account to orchestrate a scam giveaway, targeting both VET and Ethereum holders. So obviously, this is another breach in cryptocurrency. They use a tweet from Vechain's hacked account announcing a deceptive giveaway, which means like essentially I think it's one of those like send me one Ethereum, I'll give you two back things. Of course, you send them any Ethereum, they're not giving any of you back. And of course, similarly, those sending 100,000 VET were promised 200,000 VET in return, with a minimum maximum contribution set at 100,000 and 5 million. If you send someone 5 million VET, fortunately, you are not getting it back. Of course, it was identified very, very quickly, and obviously Twitter was actually on it. And of course, the contribution address provided by the scammers has not received any assets as of the report. So it's good that no one actually fell for this particular hack, but there are others that are going to fall for these attacks. Vechain's team promptly regained control of their account, a critical step in averting potential financial losses for investors. So yes, no one actually lost money, but if you see like an old tweet from this morning announcing some kind of Vechain giveaway, that is indeed 100% fake, and you will not actually want to click on it. This is obviously underscoring a challenge faced by crypto community because crypto transactions are not reversible, unfortunately. It's one of the fallouts. Now, there's obviously good points about transactions not being reversible, but this is one of the bad points. Obviously, like scams are going to get more and more common as the market tunes up, as there's more and more money in the market. So because of that, be careful with all these tweets and everything. Make sure you know what you're doing so you don't lose your money. In other news, big companies are very interested in altcoins. Now, if you actually look at this says Ripple pitches to Franklin Templeton. It wasn't exactly much of a pitch because it wasn't like a one-to-one meeting, but David Schwartz, the long-lasting CTO, actually pitches the XRP ledger to Franklin Templeton, highlighting its efficiency and potential amid growing crypto interest. Now, Franklin Templeton initially only mentioned Ethereum and Solana, but David Schwartz tweeted him and suggested they consider the XRPL as well. They probably want investment money because Franklin Templeton is a multi-billion-dollar hedge fund. They are one of the Bitcoin ETFs, and I think they're going to apply for an Ethereum ETF soon. And of course, XRP wants in on that. XRP actually wants in on that game. Now, I think this shows you what Franklin Templeton's interested in. They're interested in Ethereum and Solana. Of course, David Schwartz is just considering XRP. Now, this is not surprising because besides BNB, which no one wants to invest in right now because of their legal troubles, Ethereum and Solana are the next two after Bitcoin. So, essentially, this is less about Ripple and more about Ethereum and Solana. Ethereum, I think anyone could have actually guessed that they were interested in because it is the second largest coin. There's already Ethereum ETFs up, and there are like derivatives of Ethereum that people are running some software on, even though they're not using Ethereum public chain. And Solana, the next in line, they already have a lot of VC money. There's a lot of volume. There's a big ecosystem around Solana. Franklin Templeton and others are probably looking at that and saying that, yeah, you know what, Solana might actually be a good choice. And of course, XRP wants in on that because they want some excitement on the chain. Plus, they want to get more utility and more money from these big funds. Because remember, this could be hundreds of millions of dollars in funds coming in from this. And this would definitely hyper boost their chances and also their partnerships and give them more clout in the area. Obviously, Franklin Templeton is kind of like not new in this space. They've previously shown interest in blockchain technology, and the firm's CEO talked about investing in public blockchains and Web 3.0. And obviously, Schwartz wants to make sure that they're aware of XRP on that list as well. Trump has vowed to ban CBDCs if he's actually elected. Now, I'm actually kind of neutral on this one. I don't mind if he does ban CBDCs. I don't really think it matters all that much. Seeing how unsuccessful the CBDC has been in China, despite the central government over there trying to push it like crazy, does not really worry me in the United States. Because if it's that unpopular in China, it's going to be even more unpopular in the United States. And China has tried some hard, hard-arm tactics to actually get people to buy the CBDC. And if China can't do it, then the U.S. government definitely can't do it either, because the Chinese government's much more powerful, has much more control over the economy and everyday life of Chinese citizens. And of course, even with them basically bugging WeChat to implement it and everything, no one actually wants to use it. Just talked to one of my cousins over there. They're like, yeah, no one actually uses that. And it's because China already has the system of electronic payments, and no one really wants another one. I think that's going to be even more true in the United States, where we have many ways of electronic payments: Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, just to name a few. And I don't think anyone really wants it. And plus, our credit system with our credit cards and everything works perfectly fine. It's very fast, very efficient. So I don't think people will be jumping on board with CBDCs, even if they come to the United States. So, but I don't really mind him banning CBDCs. So I don't necessarily think they're a good thing either. Obviously, he took a page from Vivek's campaign, because Vivek was actually hammering on this, and also DeSantis' thing, because DeSantis kind of banned it in Florida, and I think he's just trying to read the political headwinds. I don't think anyone's super pro CBDC, but he's making his stance clear on CBDCs. Haven't really made his stance clear on crypto, but definitely on CBDCs. See, he says, "Tonight I'm making another promise to protect Americans from government tyranny. As your president, I will never allow the creation of a central bank digital currency." The CBDC is essentially a digital version of the US dollar, which the central bank obviously already prints. Trump posited on stage. The pledge was greeted with ecstatic applause, to which the former US president responded, "I didn't know you know so much, New Hampshire, very smart people." So the thing is, if you're trying to be a bridge between CBDCs, that kind of destroys your dream a little bit, especially if the biggest country in the world is not going to make a CBDC within the next several years. And of course, the Chinese CBDC is really not being adopted all that much. The European CBDC will probably take a couple of years to actually come out, if they ever make it at all. But I really don't think any of these CBDCs are going to have wide use for retail customers. They're probably more being used internally by banks and businesses. So any hope with CBDCs has actually been shut down right now. Solana, by some analysts, is going to outperform Ethereum by 5x. Now, I don't know if I think they're going to outperform Ethereum by 5x right now, because I think Ethereum at the top of the bull run can reach $1,000, which means Ethereum still has 4x to go. If you outperform 4x by 5x, that's 20x from right now, which would put Solana at $2,000. I'm not saying it can't possibly happen. I'm just saying it's not very likely to happen. And even if it outperforms Ethereum 5x, it would not actually flip Ethereum. Right now, Ethereum is 292 billion, Solana's 40 billion. 5x right now would put Solana at 200 billion. So you see the ratio, Ethereum would still be about 50% above Solana, even if Solana outperformed Ethereum by 5x by the end of the bull run. But that would make the two very, very close to each other, and I could see a flippening either during the bear market or during the next bull run. Now, the thing is, I think some blockchain will eventually outperform Ethereum and flip Ethereum, just because of the scaling issues and other issues with Ethereum. Won't be this time around, though. But you know what? I'm cheering for Solana at this point, because I do think Ethereum's old technology, it does actually need to be replaced. I don't know if I really necessarily want Solana to replace it, but it wouldn't actually be a bad choice. But I don't actually think it'll actually outperform Ethereum by 5x from here on out. Maybe 2 or 3x I could definitely see. I personally can see a Solana somewhere being around $500, $1,000, which means it would still outperform Ethereum, and it's still a better investment in Solana than Ethereum right now. But 5x I think is taking a little bridge too far. This is actually by Glassnode. And I think all the other major L1s like Cardano, Near, Injective, they'll gain on Ethereum as well. And I do think Ethereum's grip on the smart contract market will start to fall. If there's anything even anywhere close to Ethereum in terms of liquidity and investments, I think that particular chain will pull money from Ethereum. I think meme coins will go a long way in doing that because people are interested in fast money and they'll invest in these meme coins. And as soon as you get them over to a better network, they're not going to want to go back to the slower and more expensive network. So there's definitely big gains for Solana and other coins there. 5x, I'm not really sure, but outperformed by 2x, 3x, definitely a possibility. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.